Hey Gautam. Gautam. Hello, my dear kids. Very good afternoon. This is Sundar here. Hey guys, how are you doing? Good afternoon. This is Sundar here. Hey guys, how are you doing? Hi Shivangi. Hello. Hi Prateek. Adarsh. Hello Kushirai. Harchu. Wow, lovely to see all you guys. So guys, today what are we going to deal with? See, before if you take say 10 years time, before 2010 in India, typically we had 15 years, you can put somewhere like between 10 and 15 years. In India we had only the cable television, as you would call it, right? Yeah. So there is a distribution center from the programming source where all the programs are created. It is sent to that distribution center, who generally distributes all the uh, programs through through different channels. Now, however, after the 2005, typically we have the satellite channels coming in. So there are a lot of advantages and very few disadvantages with respect to satellite channels. Today we are going to see how these satellite channels work. Alright, and what are the pros and cons of using a satellite channel. Guys, personally I have been training all the engineers of one specific satellite channel for almost 3-4 years earlier. I have worked with them. I have gone to broadcast centers in Noida and all. So typically I've had a lot of exposure with respect to satellite channel. So this is something which is close to my heart. Okay, right, lovely. So let us see what these satellite channels are and how do they work. So guys, let's start. Typically guys, hi Urmila. So guys, in case you're wondering what Vedantu Young Wonders is all about, we typically teach for 6th, 7th and 8th grade students. And what do? We focus on 4 subjects: math, science, social and English grammar. These 4 subjects are our point of focus. Entire years syllabus we cover. Every session will be a live session with a quiz. Interesting? I'm sure you would be amazed once you complete attending it. Then moving on the other side, we also have an ICSE series which is happening. Okay. Typically these 4 subjects which I was speaking about, our focus was more on CBSE, NCRT typically. Now ICSE series also we have just started Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. And we also have this series, how does it work, happening on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. And you also have Spell Bee, a beautiful Spell Bee contest happening on Sundays at 7 p.m. So this is all what Vedantu Young Wonders is all about. It's all about quality teachers with quality information and teaching. So I'm sure guys, subscribe to the channel. I'm sure you're going to be really, you will feel happy. Okay, cool. Right, Sharvi Sehal, hi. So guys, yeah, in case you would want to study from Vedantu, you want to learn all the concepts deeper, you want to have periodical test assignments, you want the best teachers to teach you, right? Typically, please note down this subscription. This subscription is super special because it's the best subscription where you have unlimited doubt solving, unlimited live sessions from best teachers. The link is bdnt.in/ytpro. Note down the link, bdnt.in/ytpro. And there is also a teacher's code given, SRPRO. This is typically for you to get massive discounts in case you are enrolling into the subscription. Good. Cool, I think it's time. Let us start. So guys, now look at this picture on your screen. Typically tell me what do you understand by this picture? Happy Onam to all of you. Yeah, by the way, hope you're enjoying Onam. Okay, it's a satellite. Anything else you are able to identify? Anything else? Revolving around the earth. Perfect. Then what else? Are you able to see there is a speed synchronization between the earth's rotation and the satellite? Both are rotating at the same speed. Are you able to see that? That is why everything appears stationary from the satellite. Geostationary satellites, right? Typically. Are you able to see that? First, remember this. Typically, number one. This is the base for a satellite television. Otherwise, this broadcast will not be possible. Yes. So now, a satellite TV channel is nothing but it's a wireless system, okay, where programs are delivered to your television directly from a satellite. All right. Wow, sounds interesting. If you have a DTH, direct to home, you call it as DTH, right? Airtel DTH, Tata Sky, Dish Network, Dish TV, all these are satellite TV networks. So directly from a satellite, they will be able to downlink program information to your, the channel information to your televisions. Okay. Now, so satellite TV, it solves the problem of range. See, when you find that in your cable television and all, when the range is very high, your cable network office is in some place and your house is in a very far off place, you find that the cable deterioration in the quality will happen. The quality will start dipping. To boost the quality, they use something called repeaters. However, satellite TV solves this problem directly, because directly from the satellite you start getting it to your house, right? So range and satellite signal disruption, it solves. So since satellites are high in the sky, right, it would be able to send a broadcast to a lot of customers. Clear? So that is also one. It's called line of sight. From a satellite, if this is a satellite, the line of sight will be like this. This entire people, whoever are there inside that, it would be able to broadcast. It's called satellite's line of sight. Now, satellite systems transmit and receive radio signals. All of you remember, kids, satellites, the satellite channels work on radio waves. Right? Microwaves are there, radio waves are there, different waves are there. They operate in different wavelengths. So satellite TVs channels, they work on radio wave frequencies. Now that means what? If it is Airtel, they will have a specific radio wave frequency. For every channel, they will have a different radio wave frequency. Clear? Let me see if you guys have questions. Menti is there, guys. Hi, Shivangi. Anand Thakur, we do it on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 1 p.m. Beautiful. So now, what you see on the screen is nothing but the satellite dish. The one that you exactly see there is typically a satellite dish, dish that they use in the broadcast centers. You don't see this kind of a dish at your home. Have you observed that? You don't see this. This is, all right, This dish is a little more sophisticated with a powerful broadcast bandwidth. Now, but typically this is how a satellite dish looks like. You will find that the satellite dish is in the shape of a parabola. Why? Guys, any idea why is a satellite dish? It is having a shape of a parabola. Hi Ritima, many more happy returns of the day. May God bless you. Shreya, I was there in the live class. Because of a technical issue, we tried sorting it out. It did not get sorted, so we had to cancel the class. Okay? Hi Mira Madhu, welcome back. Exactly, Sridhar Darur. Keep it up, beta. He is saying, sir, the satellite dish is in the shape of a parabola. When it receives all the signals, it narrows them down and towards a focal point. Are you able to see that picture? Whatever channels are falling, the signals that are falling, it will narrow them down towards a focal point. All your satellite dishes will be in the shape of a parabola. Cool? Awesome. Right. So as I said, this is an uplink signal to satellite. I'll explain what is this. Guys, there is a programming source. All of you listen to me very carefully. There is something called as a programming source where all the raw data is there, right? In studios, different programs are recorded, shot, everything is loaded. There is a programming source where the data is compressed, encrypted. Otherwise, everyone can use it. Data is compressed, encrypted, then uploaded. It's called uplinked. So, in the programming source, data is, compressed, encrypted, and then uplinked to a satellite. From the satellite, you will be getting it to your houses directly. Are you clear? Guys, till this, are you clear what I mean? Guys, tell this if you're clear. Give me a yo. So what is a satellite dish? Why is it in that shape? How does satellite DTH work? Direct to home work? My dear kids, someone creates the programs. Everything is shot in different studios, different places. All those programs, that's called a programming source. It is kept in one place. Processing happens there. The data processing. Compression, encryption, and then they uplink to their satellite. Every DTH has a satellite. Okay, say for example, Airtel DTH has a satellite called SES7. Like that, different operators will have different satellites. So from the programming source, the data is processed and broadcast, uplinked to the specific satellite. And from the satellite, it comes to your house. Hi Shreyas, Vajresh, Harnoor. It's very, very simple. The most challenging thing when it comes to a satellite TV, guys, is when rain occurs. When rain occurs, the density of the water droplets do not allow the waves to penetrate, thereby weakening the signals, and you will see pictures getting distorted, and slowly you will find that there is a technical problem. That is the message you will get on your TVs. Have you observed that? If you use a DTH, when it rains a little heavily, gone. This is the only and the major problem with respect to DTH, a satellite channel. Guys, initial satellite was initially identified in Soviet Union. But the first channel to come, it is HBO. Home box office it is called. There were 2-3 channels which came at the same time. I don't remember, but I very well remember teaching the kids. It was HBO which was the first one to broadcast. Guys, look at this. This is what I meant. So from the programming source, data is processed, sent to a satellite. From there, from there, it is again, there are networks which have 2 levels of filtration. From the satellite, it is coming to a broadcast center. Broadcast center has very powerful transmission mechanisms to upload again a well processed data with a lot of clarity, clear signal into the main satellite. So programming source, they uplink the data, it comes to the broadcast center, again data is uplinked to the main satellite, and from that satellite it comes to all customer houses. Menti is very much there, guys. My dear kids, I hope you are understanding. Guys, you will find that the system is very simple, but not so. Do you know in the dish that you see, when they put the dish for every network, say Airtel, Dish Network, Tata Sky, they have a satellite in a specific direction. Say for example, Airtel is 108° east. So when they put the satellite into your house, the dish in your house and the terrace, they try and align it to 108° east. And there is something called, there are 2 words which I want you to remember. There is something called azimuth and elevation. Azimuth is nothing but you are turning the dish like this, right? The angle of inclination, right? And the elevation. It's called azimuth and elevation. Both are super important for the dish to receive the signal properly. Maximum signal. Okay. So when the signals come from the satellite into your dish, the shape of the dish is such, it narrows down everything into a small device called low noise block filter. You call it as LNB. You will find an LNB there. The signals fall on the LNB in your dish. Alright, and that LNB will combine all the signals and create one signal sent inside the cable to your set-top box. So my dear kids, once again I am going to repeat it for you. Watch it very carefully. From the programming source, the raw data is uploaded to a satellite, right? And from the satellite, again the uplink, it is downlinked to a broadcast center. You call it as data broadcast center, DBS. The broadcast center processes all the data, okay, encrypts, everything is done, and then pushes it, uplinks it again to a main satellite, which will send it to all the customer houses. So in your customer house, you have the dish pointed exactly at the direction of the satellite, and the azimuth and elevation is, this is azimuth, this is called elevation. Both are there, which will ensure maximum signal is received. And if this is the dish, it falls on the dish, narrows down into the LNB, low noise block filter. Okay? Right. So that is how these satellites function. I hope now you guys are clear, right? How exactly these satellites function? Yes? Okay, this is how these satellites function, guys. I'll call you back. Guys, give me a yo if you guys are clear. Dilip, very much yes. Dilip is asking, sir, that means even a live class that we are seeing through the dish, if you are using a satellite TV, all these things are bound to happen. Programming, from your programming source, your live class goes comes into a broadcast center, quickly gets processed and encrypted, gets pushed into the main satellite, gets broadcasted to customer houses. Cool? All of you are clear till this? What is your question? Roasted with Appu. Come on. Guys, I think I already told you guys. Many are asking, sir, who invented satellite? Who invented satellite? It happened in US, Soviet Union, guys. Okay? Right. So when it comes to a satellite system, the DTH system, direct to home system, what are the different things you should remember? Program source is nothing but the place where the raw data is there. And it gets processed, pushed into a broadcast center. The broadcast center encrypts it, pushes it into a main satellite. And from the main satellite to the customer's house, residence, the dish that is kept in the residence, the terrace or the, a proper place, that dish receives all the signals and pushes it into a receiver. Okay, receiver is set-top box. They call it as set-top box, right? That's a receiver. Ariman, no. Ariman is asking, sir, can we prevent the, what do you say, the signal disruption when it is raining? One small, option is there. When you use a bigger dish, you will find that the problem gets solved, better. It comes down a little, but that's not totally, it's not a complete solution. In coastal areas and all where there is a lot of rain, right? They use a bigger dish. Assam, if you look at Assam, Cherrapunchi, all those areas, they use a very big dish. Cool? Rekha is asking, sir, does these signals affect the earth? Not really, guys. Guys, do not, as I am talking now, you do not know, there are millions of signals which are operating around me at different frequencies. So we, as of now, there is no proof that these signals are including your mobile signals, the different radio waves, microwaves, everything, they are there in the air. But as of now, there is no proof that they are affecting us. Not harmful. Cool? See guys, look at this picture. So in the center you have a broadcast center. It sends the data to the satellite, and from the satellite it is downlinked to different customer houses. The one in the center is called the broadcast center. Alright, which sends the uplinks the signal. It's called uplinking. Uplinks the signal to the satellite. Guys, we will pick one, don't worry. My dear kids, do you still have any doubts? Are you pretty clear now? There is a programming source. The raw data is there. It sends it, uplinks and, sends it to the broadcast center. Broadcast center downloads it, processes the data, sends it to the main satellite. From the main satellite, it is distributed or broadcasted to all respective customer houses. From the customer house, there is a dish, alright, in a shape of the parabola, which receives all the signal through the LNB, low noise block filter, which is kept inside the dish, right? It is sent into the receiver through the cable. Receiver is nothing but the set-top box. Is everyone clear now? Hi, Siddiqui. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Vedantu Young Wonders. Frequency is nothing but the specific bandwidth in which the waves operate. It's called the spectrum. Hey, it's not ionosphere, Gaurav. It is ionosphere, yeah. It is called ionosphere. All of us know, right? Troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere, and exosphere. All of us know about it. So ionosphere is below that range is exactly where the satellites are there. Okay. Yes. Cool, guys. Guys, as of now, there is no proof that all these radio waves are affecting any living things. No, there is no proof. Guys, when it is raining, the signals cannot travel from the satellite to your house, right? The water droplets, they are dense. The density of the water droplets do not allow the signal to penetrate and travel. So you will find signal disruption happening, because of which you will see signal loss. When signal is lost, you will not be able to see pictures on your television. So kids, I think it's time. Are you ready for a Menti, all of you? Give me a yo. Okay, guys, remember, when it comes to a satellite TV, lot of advantages are there. Number one, unlimited broadcast, uninterrupted broadcast. Number one. So that means what? If there is some cable damage in between from your place to cable, that's it, you will not get picture. If there is a power problem there at the cable provider's place, you will not get picture, right? But all these things you will not have, issues you will not have when you are using a satellite TV, because there is no question of a cable at all. Directly it comes to your house. From your house, the antenna, it's just one cable which sends the signals to the receiver, the set-top box. Okay, Sai Geetika is asking, sir, what will happen if the dish is covered? Forget the dish. If you cover the LNB itself, no signal will come. I told you, right? From the dish, there is something called LNB. From the dish, all the signals are narrowed down and sent it to the LNB. That LNB, low noise block filter, right? Where the cable will be connected in the dish. If that LNB is, if you put your hands there, they will not get signal in the house. Clear? See, broadcast centers are in different places depending on the network. I remember Airtel's broadcast center is somewhere in Noida earlier. Now I don't have any idea. Airtel DTH. Digital TV, you call it, right? So different people have different places where broadcasts happen. Are you guys clear? Shall I jump into a Menti? Here we go. Guys, I want all of you to quickly open a new browser window. Type www.menti.com, M-E-N-T-I, menti.com. I repeat, do not close this. I want you to open a new window and type www.menti.com, M-E-N-T-I, menti.com. So the moment you type it, you get into that site, it's going to ask you for a code. The code for today's Menti is 3148035. I repeat the code, 3148035. Prunjoy Singh, sir, if I stand in front of the dish, Whenever you disturb the signal flow, signals come and fall in the dish, right? There if you keep your hand, disruption will happen. Clear? But 100% if you block your low noise block filter LNB, nothing will be seen. Everything will get stopped. Cool. So guys, let's start. In case you have missed it, just note down the links, guys. Starting the quiz. Join fast. Okay, starting the first question now. Be ready. Here we go. The question is, satellite television programming requires the use of a dash to receive the signals. Coil, tuning fork, plate, dish. Come on here. Can I ask you a simple question than this? You know what makes this question answer very simple? The other three options. If a bird stands on the LNB, still you will find disruption happening. 207 of you got this right. Still, there are people who say satellite TV requires a tuning fork. Naughty boys and girls. Yeah? Choosing all options which are not suitable, is it not? Okay, Pratham, Paras, Dhairya, Vaishnavi and DJ. Top 5. Samanvaya, Blackstorm, Prashamsa, Dripto and VSS. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome kids. Lovely. Now moving on to question number 2. We have only 5 questions if I am not wrong. Yeah, in this series we'll have 5 questions. Which network was the first to use satellites to broadcast its programming? NBC, CBS, PBS, ABC. Quick, quick, quick. How many of you chose PBS? 48. Okay, PBS is an American corporation. They started using the satellites first, alright, to broadcast program on a commercial basis. Typically, so it's not NBC, okay. PBS is Public Broadcasting Service. It's an American corporation. So 2 questions are over. Pratham still at the top. Vaishnavi, Atharva, Harshil. Hi Harshil, I'm good. How are you? Thanks. Lucky, top 5. Ritesh at 6. Ayush at 7. Ishita at 8. Niharika 9 and Nikunj 10. Question number 3. Only 2 more to go after this. What is a DTH receiver? Super clean. direct to house, direct to home, direct to household. Alright, direct to highway. Come on guys, simple. DTH means what? Direct to home. 134 of you guys. House is not a word which we generally use. 134 of you guys is right. Direct to home. A house is only a building. Home includes people. Pratham, Vaishnavi, Harshil, Atharva and Lucky. Top 5. Ritesh, Jarvis, Niharika, Dhyane and Akanksha. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So kids, let's see where you guys stand. Question number 4. Only one more to go after this. Which satellite relayed the first live television transmission between US and Europe? I don't know if you guys have remember or not. Very famous one. Sputnik, Telstar, Explorer, Landsat. This is only between US and Europe. If you have done some research, you will be able to answer this. Hey, if you are answering correctly, yaar, very nice. Wow, equal. Telstar guys, Telstar. Telstar was first satellite to do a live television transmission. Telstar. 4 questions are over. Pratham is at the top, followed by Vaishnavi, Niharika, Akanksha and Dhyane. Top 5. Vaishnavi, translated sir, followed by Vibhu, Vijay, Prashamsa, Dhairya. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vaishnavi, by the way, I am a topper in Tamil, okay? All CBSE put together. Okay. Just kidding guys, it's okay. Pratham, okay guys, are you ready for the final question? Here we go. Dash are used to carry satellite signals. Microwaves, supersonic waves, radio waves, none of this. I told you DTH operates in their one specific frequency. What are they? What kind of waves? Microwaves, supersonic waves, radio waves, none of these. Wow, everyone, proud of you guys. 168 of you got this right. Superb. So kids, Pratham. Wow. Guys, Pratham is winning the quiz today. Many congratulations, Pratham. Keep it up, beta. Great job done. Not just Pratham, Vaishnavi, Akanksha, Vaishnavi, Srinivasta, Vinayak, Jarvis, Ritesh, Naitik, everyone. Okay? Great job. Keep it up. Many congratulations to all of you. Guys, I hope you liked the session. Did you? Now you know how your satellite channel works, right? Typically, you have number 1, a programming source, uplinks to a satellite, and the data is again received by a broadcast center. Okay? Yes, broadcast center, and that broadcast center will uplink it again into the respective main satellite. From the main satellite, it comes to your house. Okay? Right? So it has its own pros and cons. Satellite technology, TV technology. Guys, I hope you liked the session. Hit the like button and let me know you liked it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll meet you at 6:30 in the evening. Until then, this is myself, Sundar Rabindranathan, signing off, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi, Siddiqui. I hope you like